All right, my people, welcome back to Critics News with more update on As You Take the Go. In case you have not followed us on the social media handles, we are on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. I'm bringing you updates back to back on As You Take the Go. All right, so we also on TikTok. Those of now we dey TikTok, if you know, say they follow me here and you're on TikTok, or you come across this video. I don't know if it is. No, you come across this video. And you there on TikTok and you don't follow me, know that our satellite is peeping at you from all the way from Russia, because we get what you give Russia. Russia can't give us satellite. We'll take the peep people. We never follow us on all our social media handles. So if we catch you, you go Ukraine now, go help them fight for that side. All right, so let's go straight. Now, they said that a few days back, on the 20th of March, Asari Dokubo, according to information we had, sent some of his members fully loaded, some of his boys fully loaded in a Toyota Sienna to some parts of Biafra land to go and attack our people there, to go and attack Eastern Security Network, according to the information we received. So they say that on their way, that we are met with some unknown men. And now, they say now that the boys have been neutralized. See, they don't press them. They say unknown men meet them inside Siena. Say only hand. They don't even shoot anybody. Say they use hand, press their neck. All of them. With the, God. Asari Dokubo, waiting they happen. Waiting they happen. You never feel sick, you never feel pursue all these people looting the oil in your region. Therefore, this our brother here too, he say if restructuring fails, that he has no other option than to go back to a John nation, that they were going to back to a John nation. I say, wow, he don't read. So I will still use this opportunity. I want to use this opportunity to remind our people in the ahead of this struggle that it is not only everybody that needs your liberation. The inclusion of so many parts of other tribes in Biafra is giving us a lot of setback. And with the way things are sounding, you realize that not everybody wants to go with Biafra. So such people should be left behind. I will always say this every day of my life. Anybody who is not ready to join the movement and get away or break away from a failed nation is free to stay in Nigeria while we go our separate ways. That is my own suggestion, and I think it is in the best interest of every Biafran to understand what I'm saying and where I am coming from. Now, in case you have not seen it, look at it here. He said, if restructuring fails, okay, best option for a John nation is to pursue self-determination. Of course, we know that they are lazy. They are not going to do anything about it. But it's just mouth ranting. That is what we are going to see. And here, the people who are talking about one Nigeria, I'm going to show you your brothers and the people who you want to live with. Okay? Now, this one on 20th of March, there was a security alert. They say Biafrans, IPOB and ESN be at alert. This is another set of Asari boys being moved out of the coastal region today, 20th of March 2022. These set are loaded in one Sienna and one black Corolla. They held their meeting yesterday evening, being 19th, okay, of March 2022 at Honey Hills Hotel, Amasoma Road, Yenegoa, Bayelsa State. Mona de here today, which is on the 20th, they took off around 1:47 p.m. from Ebisam in Akemfa to Semyenegoa, Bayelsa State. Some of the guys in the vehicle asked where they are going. They were told they are going to Imo State for bunkering business, while they are going as mercenaries into the hinterland to kill, rape, and burn homes of innocent Biafrans in the hinterland, according to the statement. The hinterland is waiting for them to be swallowed. These are horrible people that the land of Biafra must swallow them. They will never return alive from this journey. This particular Sienna is the car. Some of them are inside. Share widely. Now, the motto that they entered, the Sienna bus the Sienna car they used was casted, and before they could get to where our Eastern Security Network men are, okay, before they could get to that location, they were intercepted by UGM along the road. Now they say that Asari Dokubo is in a very severe pain, in serious panic and shock. If not for the quick intervention of our forming committee, I don't know what would have happened now. I don't know what it will look like. The forming committee has been to Asari Dokubo's department to calm him down and to restore normalcy in his life, and also where the UGM pressed the neck of these guys who were going to attack ESN. So that is why we have been hearing that, oh, some villages has been burnt down, some buildings has been set ablaze. By which people? So we don't even know what is going on again. Everybody's just misbehaving. Some are using this, according to these Asari boys, some are using a bubago, some are criminals, some are cultists, some are this, some are that. What is going on in Biafra land? So much crisis. And if you look at it properly, most of it now, what we are having now is internal crisis. Why are we fighting ourselves like this? So Asari, they say the bushmeat you sent as mercenaries to terrorize our land have been intercepted. Kindly send another ones. They say no be small pressing. If you see where UGN they press neck of people loaded in Sienna and black Corolla, if you see shout, I don't know, they are pressing them or they come out for their body and say he can again. You get some video when you go see like this and you go hey. Asari. So I want to use this opportunity to tell our people, whether in coastal region, whether you be Niger Delta, whether you be Jaita, Nena, or wherever you are, do not be recruited into any group that tells you that you want to go to Imo State or go to Anambra, Ebonyi, Abia, Enugu, anywhere they tell you that you are going there, or your lower. They say that UGM now, they have bought this radar system, using it to check for people who are coming into their domain with any form of violence. They say they are now checkmating them. So if they nab you, they know they shoot again now. They say now press. They press. If they hold you, press you, it go be like where this motor that is picking iron, where he press something. If he press you, they say they survive them easily. So beware when they want to hire you to go to Imo State to fight people or to help them. Tell the person to go, because Asarena is big enough. He's very big, so they no go quick press. Although if they that one, if they press granite oil, you go full everywhere. Big press oil. Oh God. And he say, "Mona, they call him pig in the creek." Only that one now they cause problem. I don't want to. That picture he said you shouldn't be sharing. Mona, they share him again. I don't get the picture available now for sure. Now. Picture owner say. Anyways, let's look at the man who said that the next option is self-determination if referendum fails. Let's see what they have in stock, which is a job people. The man a black, This man a black, no be small. Well done, sir. I don't know whether the man they use crude oil, they rob. President of Ijaw National Congress, INC, Professor Benjamin Okuba, spoke to Godwin Ijediogo and Julius Osaho in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital, on activities of sociocultural group, non-reconstitution of the Board of Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, and what the Ijaw Nations believes regarding self-determination. How far have you pursued the ideas of Ijaw Nation since you came on board? He said, our greatest achievement is stabilizing the INC, which is the Ijaw National Congress. It is not easy because for close to 8 years, we had impeachment after impeachment, to the extent that one point we had factions and court cases. efforts were made, particularly by the Bayelsa State Governor, Senator Seriake Dixon, to see the issues resolved, but it was not possible. Then all the INC structures from the community to the clans, zonal chapters were dismantled. But we have been able to put back all the structures. We now have community, clan, and zonal executives. And by next month, we are going to constitute the National Representative Council, NRC, to be made up of prominent Ijaw people from all the zones. It is like the legislative organ of the INC. Thereafter, we will have the body of traditional rulers and eminent Ijaw personalities. We are building the structure again. We have been able to have the Ijaw Summit. Only last 2 weeks, we had an all Ijaw Thanksgiving that was celebrated across various clan zones at the national level. So this is what he's saying. Let me see. I want to talk about where he said that they are going to pursue self-determination. Okay, because they know that Nigeria, but I want to tell him, sir, please, with due respect, if you are still waiting for that, it's just like when IPOB is saying that they are putting the world on notice. I don't think all these things are necessary. If you people have anything tangible to do to free yourselves, then you go ahead and do it, because Nigeria can never be better and can never restructure. Nobody is going to restructure Nigeria for you, because if they restructure Nigeria today, it is going to benefit your locality. You are going to have constant light. You are going to live like a human being, not like an animal. So the people, the cabal that is looting 90% of the oil from your so-called region, your so-called Niger Delta, we never allow restructuring to occur. Thereby, you are going to remain in poverty, and your land will be degraded to zero. So the earlier you start the pursuit, the better. So which means that they don't believe in Biafra. They believe in a Ijaw nation. So Muna leave them. May them get their own. And so it be anybody we want going on, may go in way. Now me I day. I don't care how many divisions they want to have. May them go their own mama house and papa house. It's not a problem for me. Let me see. I wanted to get okay. You mentioned self-determination. Is that still on the table? Yeah, because I have to skip many of his statements to make sure I get the main point where he said this. Yes, he said self-determination is the only thing that's on the table. This is because we had visited the president of this country in June last year, where we explained that the Ijaw are very peaceful people and believe in the Nigeria project. We enunciated the modest contribution we have made in this country and in stabilizing it, not only economically but also politically, right from the pre-independence era, the latest being former President Goodluck Jonathan following the 2019 general elections, which Buhari rigged, in case you don't know. Our patience and silence was being taken for granted. All the 4 crude oil export terminals are in Ijaw land. But look at the state of these places. You see, he's complaining. It's a shame. Take Bonny, for instance. Despite what comes from there, there is no road to the place. Practically nothing goes to Bonny except through the Nigeria Liquefied Natural Gas, which is NLNG Limited. Government presence in Bonny is very minimal compared to what gets out of there. Look at the environmental devastation and the degradation in Ijaw land. What have we done to merit all the lack of underdevelopment? It is your silence and your one Nigerianness. That is it. Ijaw, being the 4th largest ethnic nationality, has been balkanized, and for long we have cried to be united into a region. Issues concerning the Ijaw nation have always been addressed with mere palliatives, such as the defunct Oil Mineral Producing Communities Development Commission, OMPADEC, Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, and Petroleum Industry Act, PIA. We are not interested in palliatives. We want resource control, or at worst 50%, as was there before 1963. We want to manage our resources. So you are telling your papa you want to manage, and I never stay serious. So instead of you to call for. We told Buhari that if he doesn't address these issues, there would will be continued calls for self-determination. Look at Bayelsa State, for instance. It has just 8 local government areas for below the constitutional provision of at least 10 local government areas in every state. When they raised the issue, he asked what disadvantage it has on the state. That after all, Kano State has 3 senators, just like Bayelsa, ignoring that Kano has 44 local government areas and probably over 20 House of Representative members. Now, he went on and on and on and on and complained. But with all these things, he still fell on deaf ears. Oga, if you want to come up for the country, the earlier you wake up, the better. If not, your land will become worst, to become a pit of hell on earth here. And on an go survive them. The earlier we break out of Nigeria, the better. Me, I don't care whether I want to be John Nation or I love it. What I want is for people to rise up and live like human beings, so that they will not see the whole black race as animals. That is what I'm saying. Look at your brothers from the northern region, in the one Nigeria. Look at the people we want to live with.
No? Epa.
Wani ba sai na faɗi ba, kowa duniya ta sani wanda aka fi sani da kacalla turji wanda suke kira kasurgumin dan ta'addan nan dai shi dai ne hayo waje da ke dan magana nan wajen. Nan mai gida ne, nan mai gidan turji ne.
To me sunan?
Mai gidan turji. Baleri.
Daga ina?
Baleri wa kai.
To. To, tarwan da kowa ya kai.
Ni suna na Kacalla Turji, birnin Fakai, wanda aka ta jami'an gwamnati da talakawa kowa suna faɗin dai gashi nan dai. Da shi dai ne Allah ya haɗa ka da shi kai ma.
Akwai takardar da take yawo wadda akan ce ka rubuta ma emiya da gwamna da kuma shugaban kasa Muhammadu Buhari. Me gaskiyar wannan takarda? Daga wajen ka take?
Lalle takarda hakkon waje na ta fita.
To me dalilin yin wannan takarda?
Dalilin yin wannan takarda saboda ganin ni rayukan da ake kashewa na mutane, sai a fito mutane waɗanda ba su san kan yanayin abin da ake cikin ƙasar ba. Suna fitowa kafafen yada labarai suna cewa sun fatattake mu saboda haka ne ga rayukan talakawan da ake kashewa ana yi masu ƙarya ana cewa an fatattake mu an yi ne saboda haka ne tausaya ma rayukan da ake kashewa tsakanin kabilar Hausawa da ta Fulani. Saboda haka ne ce to ya kamata mu bi duka mu haɗa kanmu mu zauna lafiya mu da batun siyasa cikin harka zaman lafiya.
Kai maganar siyasa, akwai siyasa a cikin wannan al'amarin ne?
To haka muka fahimta mu ma dai.
Ta yaya?
Saboda inda ba siyasa ai rayukan mutane ake kashewa. Saboda inda ba siyasa rayukan mutane ake kashewa da ba a bambanta kabilun Najeriya. In tsaro za a tsaya ɗauki duka kabilun Najeriya a tsare su tsakani da Allah da ya halitta shugabanninmu. To sai aka sa harkar siyasa ka ga dole a samu bambancin rayuwa, shi yasa muke zargin siyasa ta shiga.
Bambantawa?
Akwai kamar irin yanzu misali kaga ai ga munan Fulani yanzu kaga kamar ku yan jarida duk rahoton da kuke yi ba mu taba jin kun ba da rahoton cewa an kai muku korafin cewa an je an wa Fulani kisan kiyashi na an kashe suna an yanka suna an toye su, ba mu taba jin kun wannan rahoto ba kaga tun nan
akwai irin wannan abubuwan da ake samu ne.
To bai yiwa aya ce mutum biyu suna faɗa kullu a ce mutum guda adda nasara shi bai kashe shi ɗaya ke kashewa kai shi ba a kashe. Kuma abin da ya faru a Najeriya kaga ba boyayye ba ne, ba sabon abu ba ne, mun faɗa mu hukuma mun faɗa ma duk wani wanda addare mu gaya mu kuma kowa ba mu ga abun ya canza zane ba, shi yasa muka zargin harkar siyasa ce.
A baya akwai ma a ce ko a zauna lafiya a yi sulhu a nan musamman a Zamfara, kuma kai ma ka shiga cikin irin wannan amma sai abin ya zo ya lalace. me ya faru?
Abin da ya faru daga cikin alƙawulla waɗanda su shugabanni ne, mu ya kamata mutane ne waɗanda ya zamana kowa ya san yadda muke ba mu cewa alƙawalin da muka ɗauka garanti akwai wahala gare shi, amma su ma shugabanni ne kaga namu ya kamata su lallabe mu a hankali mun fara ɗaukar ƴan uwanmu suna ba da makamai ana zauna lahiya, kuma gwamnatin daga baya ta zo ta tuya mu na baya ta sa su kai ta kashe mu.
Wani alƙawla ne aka yi ba cikawa?
Alƙawlan da an kai ma ba su ƙyarguwa, in fara ƙyarga ma sunan kai ma sai ka ce subhanallahi. Gara mu yi abin da aka gaba gari ne yanzu. Idan za su iya cika wanga alƙawali na biyu wanda za su sake mana mu gani.
To yanzu me ne alƙawalin da kake so a yi muku?
To alƙawalin da muke so a yi muku, kaga duk ɗan Najeriya ne, kuma da Bafulatani da Bahaushe da Bayarrabe da kowane dai kabila a Najeriya da ɗan Najeriya ne. To sannan akwai ƙungiya ta sa kai, kowa ya sani ƙasar ta ita muka fara faɗa da ita, har abu ya zama kamar gwamnati ta shiga. Inda gwamnati ta bi a hankali ta tsami masu wannan abu, ai kaga abun bai kai haka. Saboda ƙungiya ce ta sa kai, ba gwamnati ta kafa ta ba, ita ta kafa kanta. A zo a kamo wayan daga ɓannar gona a kai shi ga mai gari kaza, a haɗa da DPO kaza na ƙauye, a zo a zame tara wadda bai yi ba. To daga haka mu kuma mutanen mu na Tanzara suka fara ɗaukar makami ɗaya. Daga nan gwamnati mai ta yi, sai mutanen ga sai suka mai da ƙungiya ta sa kai, suka rubuta suka aji, sai ka isko mutum ga gari shi a shugaba ya mallaka ma ɗiyan talakawa kowa da mahaukaci da mai hankali da mashayi kowa bindiga. Ya za a yi a ce duk sun sun yi hukunci daidai, kuma jami'an tsaro na naji muka ga sai su kamo mutum gaban su yanka. Don ni in fara ganin an yanke mutum na ji kasuwa shinkafi, ni ga yan kafai sun kamo mutum sun mai sai gehen kara sun yanki.
Yaushe ne wannan?
To ka san ni ban yi karatu ko ban aji shekaru da kaina ba, irin lokacin
za a yi shekara nawa nake yi,
amma za a kai kusan shekara 7 shekarar sa kai ta farko. Shi dai mai shinkafa ya
lokacin kai ka ɗau bindiga?
Niya ni ba ni bindiga, sannan kowa ya sani ina zuwa kiyo ne, in babanmu ya zai kai saniya kasuwa in je in kura mai in kai mai kasuwa a sai kar, kuma in sai kar daga nan sai na kawo gidan kofar garkaɗe mai yin gida da malici. Shi ya sani ba yanzu sani ba, kuma ya sani ko ce mai an kai turji da zai sata sai ya ce karya ne, saboda waɗannan Fulani ba sai haɗiya barayi, amma saboda shi abin da suke muna ya cikura, saboda ya cikura lokacin da aka ji ana hudannan abubuwa, shi gaban shi shaida ne, aka kori shanun mu sun kai saniya sama da 1000, aka bi ta magarya da su, aka bi ta yan biki da su, aka kai su zurmi gaban imiyan zurmi, sai da suka yi sati 2 saboda saniya 1000. Sai rana sai da aka kashe muna kanne guda 6, kanne wasu yan yara ba su ci haka ba. Yan sa kai suka kai su gaban imiyan zurmi, aka kai su da imiyan zurmi kuma aka koro su aka kai su maradin, suka kwana 9 maradin. Uwaye mu ba kotun da ba su shiga ba su samu shanun su bane, suka kamo kanin mahaifinmu suka sa wuka suka yanki, suka hada da yan sanda suka kamo shi suka yanki. To ina za ka je ka kai kuka kai talaka?
To amma ɗaukar bindiga kana ganin shine mafita?
Ɗaukar bindiga gare ni shine mafita, saboda na je ga magabata na sun maimakin su kare ni ba su kare ni ba. To kaga sun ce in je duk abin da nake iya yawa yi, amma da sun taimaka mani ya zai in je in ta kashe mutane ka ba ka'ida. Garin ku in kashin mutane da
Una don see no be small explanation. I think that is Tuji, Abi Turuji, Abi waiting. The chief terrorist, the chief bandit leader. I think he has his own explanation. So when you look at the whole situation, you understand that these people have a different mentality, while the other tribes have their own different way of reasoning. That's why Nigeria cannot remain one. So may the Kukuma divide them and be where I stand from now till tomorrow. Except you want to go and loot your own, you loot and then you move on. Okay, Ota, let me know what you think about it, or if you can explain what he said in Hausa, be their own Fulani language, please help in writing it on the comment section. I'll pin it so people will understand in case you hear Hausa. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.